6:15 in the Caribbean on a sea day, and we're in the cabin, and the view at the moment is a little sunset here with a mojito. Cheers, Sarah. So we're gonna have a little go at a cabin review. So I've never done a cabin review, so we're going to start right at the front of the cabin. Muster stations. So this is good, it's got your muster stations. I will say this has got muster station C, which is good, but before I always remember saying it being a certain bar. It just says C, so it could be anywhere. It didn't actually say where, which is interesting. There you go. Key box as well. This is great, go exploring. So this is supposed to sit on here, all right, or it says taking it easy. I will say, if you don't put this outside, they won't make up your room. We was in the cabin and we didn't go exploring, and they didn't make up the room. So just remember, tip 1, put this out to get your room made up. That's purely on this ship. So moving on, we have the lights, which is obvious. We have a night light down there, which is really cool. So if you've got children and you just want to have a light on, if you're not used to where you are, that night light's down there, really good. Bathroom. It's got this yacht finish flooring, which goes across the whole ship, which is cool. Nice decent shower, soap, shampoos, toiletries area. Down here, which is really interesting, these don't come with it. We asked for these over here, so they don't come with glasses to go in these bits here. This looks like that when you arrive. We asked for glasses so we can keep it nice and clean. As you can see, it's clean. Well, normally it's toothpaste, so you don't have these. Towels up there, which is good. Bag, hooks, coat hooks. This is the fun part.
Ladies, if you've got long dresses, it's not ideal. High enough to take long dresses without them dragging on the bottom bit, and therefore shoes, again, you can't find your shoes easy because all your dresses are all like hanging a bit too low.
Also, there's 2 of us here, we keep bumping into each other,
and if you want to look at, if you want a full-size mirror, this is the only one in the room. You have to open the wardrobe and stand right near the wall.
So there's no actual long mirror in here no more. Call it his and her wardrobe. She's got her wardrobe here, and then his wardrobe down here, which is quite small and sweet, as you can see in the Caribbean. Safe is here. This way we've got reading lamps. We've got a USB charger underneath there. A little bit of storage there. Spencer is reading the Horizon. Horizon arrives every evening for the following day.
The bedside cabinets are very, very small compared with Britannia and other ships that we've been on. Very, very tiny. Although, nice spotlight for reading Horizon when you come into your cabin at night.
Yeah. Plus, you may think, like I did, you can push it all down a bit. But then it doesn't really work. The bed's a bit solid. As you can see, our bright orange bad boys down there. You've got this little groovy table, which we thought we'd put around there at the time, but it actually is really handy to sit there and watch the TV. I would put the TV on, but I can't find the remote control. Most of the stuff's on there, but the only thing I noticed that isn't on there is it says my entertainment, and they don't list any of the entertainment which is on that evening. But everything else is like your account, all that sort of good stuff is on there. So that's pretty much the room. It is a little bit thinner than what I say a normal cabin would be, but that's been really picky. It is a nice cabin. Yeah, also got a little phone here. You've got emergency and stuff on it, but you have to ring through to reception. You can't actually find the reception number, and you actually get through to like a press 1 for something else, press 2 for something else. You don't actually get through to reception. It's a bit weird. So that let you know. Nice to see you again. Tea and coffee, biscuits. We've seen loads of biscuits because they forgot on the first day, and we seem to have lots of them. Kettle. We've got a kettle charger, and that's the hairdryer, which is under there as well. Do not leave things charged into wall. Yeah, fair enough. Apparently not allowed extension cables. Okay, yeah, we've got one of those. You have got USB on the other side. Not 100% they work probably well. That's another story. But we put one by the bed as well. So we've got a couple of watches, a couple of phones. We've got some other gadgets as well. So the best bit of this cabin is obviously the balcony. It is a corner balcony. They go really quickly if you're booking them up. This specific one is at the highest deck on deck 17. It's got the canopy, but they are the same price as the balconies you see to your left. But plenty of space. You could actually do a couple sun loungers instead of chairs, but great views. You can see right down on deck 8. Watch the sunbed game where they all reserved sunbeds at 7:30 in the morning. But you can get the sun at the end, which is quite useful when everyone else is in the shade. But in the Caribbean, it's warm all the time, so it's not too big a deal. Privacy, like I say, you get used to that, I suppose, when you're there, and you get to speak to your neighbours. It's very sociable if you like that sort of thing. You can sit at the end, get a bit of sun, or you can sit right back. The other thing you will note is there's no lights on these balconies, and there's a wake up call about 7:15 every morning, which is really handy. But that's pretty much it for our cabin review. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and watch our full length video on the Arvia.